Hey guys, this is 5 Minutes in the Newsroom with Cassie and our Assistant Editor Katharhynn. We're going to talk to you today about the new Ambulatory Care Center, and let's get to it. So, Katharhynn, can you tell me about the new Ambulatory Care Center? There's a lot of buzz around it, so I'd love to hear more about what's going on with it.
Yes, the Montrose Regional Health is intending to build a 4-story building out in the River Landing Shopping Center near the Hobby Lobby, and they purchased the ground. They will lease it to a company called NextCore to actually run the operations, and it's a freestanding ambulatory surgical center. It's about 80,000 square feet, and I believe the hospital is taking up one of the floors, and then on the 4th floor is going to be a surgical center for like outpatient surgeries. And then they just had a major physician group sign on for an entire floor, and then there's space for other tenants also. And I think they're looking at opening in 2023.
Wow. So can you go a bit more into how this is going to benefit for the community?
Well, the hospital says it will expand healthcare access options, and also I believe it should free up space at their downtown campus on South 3rd Street, because that's, so to speak, landlocked, and there's not a lot of room for expansion, and yet they need more and more. And that's especially the case as the community grows and more healthcare demands come in. And they're also concerned about remaining competitive, and I believe they'd expressed a worry that a bigger for-profit healthcare group might come in and basically build something that could shut down the hospital, or take over the hospital and give us a hospital that's no longer not-for-profit, which would affect charity care and a number of other things. So I think that's the concerns that they've expressed to me about it.
Right. And so with those concerns, so what are some of the solutions that they've come up with to these concerns?
Well, I think one of their solutions is they're hoping the ambulatory care center will attract more of the outpatient care that right now is apparently leaving our community for other places when we can't offer that. I mean, there's a very good level of care in the community, but they see a need for more options, especially as the population increases. So that's what they're basically trying to get in on the ground floor of.
Right. And off the top of your head, do you know anything about the cost of the project?
I've heard figures floated around $30 million, but I didn't actually know, and I actually confirmed that to me. That's just something that's been floating around.
Right.
So I'm not sure, but I'd say multi-millions, and they do expect it to also have an economic benefit with attracting more professionals and creating more jobs.
Right. So this seems much in line with the growth that the city is seeing, the county is seeing, and all the work that's being done towards that.
Yes, it would seem that it's like certainly an outgrowth, so to speak, of growth.
Right.
And I think the hospital is just trying to address that.
Well, is there anything else people should know about the project?
Well, they recently had the major physician group sign on, which is Cedar Point Health, which intends to streamline all of its services at that one location. Right now it has, I believe, 3 different locations, and they're really hoping to put it there, and that will also allow them to expand. And going back to the hospital at the main campus where they're running out of elbow room, if certain outpatient services move from there to the new ambulatory care center, that will free up space for hospital operations to expand in. So as far as the hospital is concerned, it's a good move that makes sense to them.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, this has been 5 Minutes in the Newsroom with me and Katharhynn. It's Cassie here, and have a great Friday. Thank you.
Bye.